Good morning. Over the past 2 days, a system of tornadoes has developed in and around the area of Moore, Oklahoma. On October 4th at approximately 8:37 p.m., a 2-mile-wide tornado developed about 1/2 mile north of 19th Avenue in Moore. Scientists have classified this tornado as an E4 on the Enhanced Fujita scale, and it carries with it winds moving at 200 miles per hour. Sadly, there are already 70 confirmed fatalities and hundreds of injured residents, including reports of families who are now trapped under debris in the northern portion of the city. 2 local schools and one of the main medical facilities has been destroyed, and the President of the United States has officially declared this a major disaster area. Although city resources have been overwhelmed by the disaster, this declaration by the President will now allow federal support of the local and state efforts. Moore, although small in population, having only 56,315 residents, has 3 major hospitals which provide acute emergency care and 3 fire stations located strategically on the north, east, and west sides of the city. Local authorities from the surrounding cities, including Oklahoma City, as well as federal emergency rescue teams, have been called in for support as the primary concern is now rescuing trapped and injured residents, as well as relocating residents to established shelters. To the residents of this area, if you have sustained injury, please seek medical treatment if you are able at the nearest medical facility. If you cannot get to one of these facilities, please dial 911 to alert local authorities for assistance. We ask that you evacuate damaged structures carefully and refrain from entering damaged buildings or homes, as the integrity of these structures may be compromised. The American Red Cross has established shelters in 3 nearby high schools and the local community college, and they will be providing food and water to those in need. FEMA has deployed a damage assessment team to the area to begin preliminary identification of the areas with the most need, and federal rescue teams are working with local authorities to perform search and rescue missions for those trapped by debris. For those in the affected areas, please remain calm and follow the directions of the local, state, and federal officials assisting in the aftermath. These authorities are working diligently and quickly to rescue those injured and trapped individuals and to restore order to your area. There are some public health concerns. Even if you are able to remain in your home, avoid consuming your tap water, as disasters of this kind can pollute water sources that may cause chemical and sewage contamination. We recommend you drink only bottled water until notified otherwise. If you must drink tap water, please treat it appropriately. If the water is cloudy, filter it using coffee filters, paper towels, or cloth. To ensure the water is safe to consume, it should be clear prior to boiling the water for at least 1 minute. If you are without food or water, please relocate to the nearest shelter, again established at the local community college and high schools, or dial 911 to contact local rescue. Under direction of the governor and with guidance and support from FEMA and its agencies, officials are working collaboratively to provide the area with the assistance it needs. Please take a moment to review this chart. This chart will explain the general organizational structure being utilized by local authorities. The Incident Command, the Governor of Oklahoma, will be utilizing general and command staffs to inform the public, coordinate relief efforts between FEMA and other assisting organizations like the American Red Cross and the National Guard, and to plan relief strategy based on specific need. FEMA and these agencies are providing assistance wherever needed based on the assessments made by the governor and his staff. As relief efforts continue over the coming days and weeks, please visit FEMA.org to learn how you can contribute. And if you are in the affected areas, please remember to stay as calm as possible. Officials are diligently working to assist you and your community, and will remain active in the area. If you have questions about shelter or resources like food and water, contact local authorities by dialing 911, Call FEMA Assistance at 1-800-621-FEMA or seek shelter at one of the local high schools or the community college in your area. In times such as these, it is critical that federal, state, and local agencies work collaboratively for relief efforts. And I can assure you all necessary measures are taking place. We hold all those affected by this disaster and those officials and volunteers working to restore peace in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you.